What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm going to be doing the top 100 current drivers on NASCAR's all-times win list. Now, there are actually going to be 104 drivers on the win list because some of the drivers are circulated into the 97 through 104 spots. So, there are currently 104 drivers that have won in the series, and we're going to look at the top 104 technically. So, here we go. We're going to start off with the drivers with 3 victories. 97th through 104th on NASCAR's all-time list. There are currently 7 drivers, actually 8 drivers, who hold that with 3 career victories. These are Brian Vickers, Gwen Staley, Elliot Sadler, Frank Mundy, Dick Linder, Robbie Gordon, Austin Dillon, and Bill Blair. Right after that, we're going to go to the drivers that are in 80th through 96, as these drivers currently have 4 victories in NASCAR. So these are 80 through 96 on NASCAR's all-times win list. There's just a lot of drivers on here, so get ready. So we have Glenn Wood, Michael Waltrip, Billy Wade, Nelson Stacy, Morgan Shepherd, Ken Schrader, Eddie Pagan, Joe Nemechek, Herschel McGriff, Parnelli Jones, Pete Hamilton, Bobby Hamilton, Eddie Gray, Charlie Glotzback, Bob Flock, Lloyd Dane, and current NASCAR Cup Series driver Ryan Blaney. Now we're going to go to the drivers that have 5 victories, and this is 73rd through 79th on NASCAR's all-times win list. So this will start off with Ralph Moody, Jerry Mayfield, Dave Marcus, Tiny Lund, Alan Kulwicki, Dan Gurney, and Ward Burton. Currently at the moment in 72nd position, and the only driver with 6 victories, holding 6 with 6 victories, is Kyle Larson. So Kyle Larson has currently 6 victories on NASCAR's all-times win list. Now we're going to go to the drivers that have 7 victories in NASCAR, and there are 5 of them. So 67th through 71st. So we have Marshall Teague, Jim Reed, Jamie McMurray, AJ Foyt, and Darrell Diringer all have 7 victories on the all-times win list. Up next, 65th through 66 have 8 victories currently at the moment. That is Kyle Petty and current most popular driver in NASCAR, Chase Elliott. And that will probably change over time. Up next, we're going to go to drivers that have 9 victories currently in NASCAR's Cup Series. So these drivers are Paul Goldsmith, Cotton Owens, and Bob Wellborn, as they are 62nd through 64th on NASCAR's all-time win list with 9 career victories. After that, there are 3 more drivers, and these drivers are 59th through 61st on NASCAR's all-time win list, and they currently have 10 victories. Those being Donnie Allison, Clint Boyer, and Sterling Marlin. Up next, we have 2 drivers who currently hold 57th and 58th place who have 13 victories. And these 2 drivers are Dick Rathman and Tim Richmond, Mr. Hollywood himself. Up next, 55th through 56 currently have 14 victories in NASCAR's top series division of the Cup Series, those being Dick Hutcherson and Lee Roy Yarbrough. He has no association or blood relative with Cale Yarbrough. Up next in the 54th place, this driver currently has 15 victories. That goes to Ernie Irvan, or we like to call Swervin' Irvan, one of the best in the 1990s. Up next, there are currently 2 drivers who have 17 victories, and they hold the 52nd and 53rd place on NASCAR's all-times win list, those being Marvin Panch and Curtis Turner. After that, we currently have 5 drivers, 47th through 51st, on NASCAR's all-times win list with currently 18 victories, those being Jeff Bodine, Neil Bonnet, Harry Gant, Ryan Newman, and Casey Kane. Pretty boy Casey Kane, and one of the strongest people, Ryan Newman. Up next, currently 4 drivers hold 43rd through 46th, and these drivers have 19 victories on NASCAR's all-time win list. These being Davey Allison, Buddy Baker, Greg Biffle, and Fonty Flock. Up next, we only have 1 driver currently with 20 NASCAR Cup Series victories, and this driver is in 42nd place on NASCAR's all-time win list. This is Speedy Thompson. After that, we have 4 drivers currently, which is 38th through 41st on NASCAR's all-time win list with 21 career victories. We have the Mayor, Jeff Burton, Bobby Labonte, Benny Parsons, and Jack Smith hold 38th through 41st on NASCAR's all-time win list. Right after that, in 37th place, this driver has 22 victories in NASCAR's Top Series competition, two-time NASCAR champion and Hall of Famer Terry Labonte. Right after that, in 36th place, this is the only driver who has 23 victories in NASCAR's top tier division. We have Ricky Rudd, also known as, I believe, Rooster, if I'm not mistaken. I think his nickname was Rooster. In 33rd through 35th, we have these drivers currently have 25 victories on NASCAR's all-time win list. Current 2018 NASCAR Cup Series champion Joey Logano, Jim Pichel, and two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Joe Weatherly. Right after that, the next two drivers, 31st to 32nd on NASCAR's all-time list, these drivers have 26 victories, those being Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Fred Lorenzen. In 30th place, we have the driver with 27 victories. We have Martin Truex Jr., the Bass Pro Shots man himself. Right after that, in 28th through 29th place, these are the only two drivers with 28 victories on NASCAR's all-time win list. You have Carl Edwards and Rex White. Right after that, with 26th and 27th with 32 career victories, you have Dale Jarrett and the driver who just joined him recently after winning at his hometown track in Las Vegas, Kurt Busch. Right after that, in 25th place on NASCAR's all-time win list, with 33 victories, you have Fireball Roberts. Right after that, in 24th place on NASCAR's all-time win list with 34 career victories, that honor goes to Brad Keselowski. Right after this, in 23rd place on NASCAR's all-time win list, you have Bobby Isaac, 1970 NASCAR Cup Series champion. I think 97 or 1971. Up next, two drivers take the next spot in 21st and 22nd on NASCAR's all-time win list. You have Tim Flock and Matt Kenseth. Right after that, in 20th place on NASCAR's all-time win list with 40 career victories, you have Mark Martin. And after that, in 19th place with 43 career victories in NASCAR's all-time win list, you have currently Denny Hamlin. I expect Hamlin to continue to rise up to the top in NASCAR and get a lot more wins in his career. Up next, with 18th place with 44 career victories in NASCAR's top-tier competition, you have Bill Elliott. After that, in 17th place with 46 career victories, you have Buck Baker, the father of Buddy Baker. Up next, in 16th with 48 career victories, you have NASCAR Hall of Famer and I believe two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Herb Thomas. Right after that, in 15th with 49 career victories in NASCAR's top-tier division, you have Tony Stewart Smoke and also the Rushville Rocket. Right after that, in 13th and 14th, so you have a tie for 13th with 50 career victories, you have Ned Jarrett and Junior Johnson, possibly one of the best in ever winning NASCAR Cup Series championship. Right after that, you have in number 12, you have with 54 victories, you have Lee Petty, the patriarch of the Petty family. After that, in 11th place, you have, with 55 victories, Rusty Wallace. In 10th place on NASCAR's all-time win list, the driver that pretty much a lot of fans hate to love and people do not like to see, Kyle Busch has 56 career victories. In 9th place on NASCAR's all-time win list, a driver who has really racked up a lot of wins this year is Kevin Harvick. In 8th place, you have Mr. Intimidator himself and Mr. Restrictor Play with 76 victories, Dale Earnhardt. After that, in a tie for 6th place, 6 and 7 with the 83 career victories, you have Jimmy Johnson, 7-time NASCAR Cup Series champion, and Cale Yarborough. Right after that, the top 4th and 5th place with 84 career victories, you have Darrell Waltrip and Bobby Allison. Right after that, in 3rd place on NASCAR's all-time win list with 93 career victories, you have Jeff Gordon. After that, in 2nd place with 105 NASCAR Cup Series victories, you have David Pearson, one of the best ever of all time. And finally, reaching the top with 200 NASCAR Cup Series victories on NASCAR's all-time win list, you have the king, the best ever, one of the best ever in NASCAR history. You have the greatest of all time, Richard Petty. So, anyway, I know this list was really, really short, but I wanted to be very blunt, straightforward, and getting to the point and keeping you guys entertained for this video. That is the top 100 winningest current NASCAR drivers on the list. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe to the channel, notification on so you know notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Link description below for that. And comment below your thoughts on today's video. What did you think of today's list? Did you enjoy today's video or not, today's special video? Let me know in the comments below. We are getting really, really close to 400 subscribers here on YouTube. We're actually currently at this moment 9 away from reaching that record. And I cannot wait when we do get to that point here very, very soon. We're doing a lot of good things. Got a lot more projects like this coming out to you guys very, very soon. And I hope today you enjoyed today's very short special video. So anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.